What's going on, everybody? Tonight, it's Resellers Unite. We have a great bunch of people in here. The usual suspects. But
we lost Tiffany.
Yeah, where'd she go? We already lost one. What's going on here? Where'd she go? But anyway, I'm the DG Picker, and tonight's life's a beach. Or what? No, not life's a beach. Reselling's a beach, right? Reselling's a beach. There she is. There she is.
I don't know what happened. It just froze. Technology, man. Technology.
But all right, I want all of you, before we get through this, I want all of you to subscribe to all of these wonderful people in this panel, which is Suburban Beard, Eat Sleep Amazon, and your friendly neighborhood Fat Man the Flipper. I'm gonna go ahead and let them run through their introductions. Go ahead, Alex.
What's up, everybody? If you don't know already, my name is Alex, Fat Man the Flipper. I'm your friendly neighborhood Fat Man. I'm a new reseller on Amazon and eBay, ex-reseller on Poshmark and Mercari because I sucked at it. And I'm focusing on just those two platforms right now, basically starting from scratch. So I'm like literally coming at this like if I'm brand new, like if I literally don't know anything. And I'm happy to be here on Taco Night.
Taco night? It's not Tuesday.
Taco night? What?
Every night is taco night.
Nobody told me, man. I forgot. I didn't get any tacos.
Yeah. Well, we got like burritos today, but I didn't get a taco.
My bad.
No, we had pitas, bro.
Yeah. We had fajitas.
Vagina burritos.
Yeah, we had what did we have? Pitas?
Yeah, at the pita pit.
Oh, wow. That sounds good.
It was delicious. Not gonna lie.
Hello, Miss Alma.
There's a lot of background noise.
So, who's next? No. Anybody gonna introduce themselves?
Next.
No.
All right, I'll go next. What's up, everyone? I'm Tiffany. I go by Eat Sleep Amazon here on the tubes, and I just want to say I hope everyone's having a good holiday weekend, and thanks for joining us tonight.
What's up, everyone? It is Suburban Beard. Hanging on the YouTubes. Saying hello. Have some fun stuff to cover today. Did a little traveling with Jordan, the DJ Picker. And yeah. On to you, Alex.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Alex. Yo, I just wanted to say we have a very, very special guest tonight, coming all the way from Mexico. So they're on Mexican time, so they're gonna be here a little bit late. And I can say that because I'm a Chico, so I can say jokes like that.
I wish I was in Mexico right now. That sounds really fun.
Mexico.
Yeah. The the pictures we're getting, it looks incredible.
Yeah, just the fact that person is in Mexico, man. I mean, Mexico is great. Mexico is great. And Mexico is good just to go over there with a few dollars and convert it into pesos and feel rich for a day.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've heard you can get some really cool stuff there, you know?
Yeah, you can get scammed really good too. Those people hustle for real.
Yeah.
Like I've never been. I want to go. I don't know if I've never been, but I know like people in my family, because I'm from Texas, they would go down there and get like some Mexican vanilla. It's like amazing stuff.
Mexican vanilla?
Yeah, like vanilla you know, from vanilla beans, like to, you know, bake with and put in, you know, drinks.
Oh wow, I never knew
Give
that.
that vanilla flavor. Yeah.
Are you talking about like crack? Is that like a code word?
That is not code word. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna show y'all.
Do that there. Look it up.
Magical
So,
vanilla.
Google is your best friend, people.
so what? How was you guys' weekend, dude? Hey, but wait, hold up! I can't believe. Hold on, bro. There's something we gotta address, bro. I gotta address it because it's like it was one of my most exciting feelings I've had all week. Was when none other than Jordan GG Picker literally hit from 1 minute to the next. I mean, it was just he just passed 500 subscribers, and to me, that that was like the most amazing feeling I had all week long and probably longer. I mean, it was so awesome. So everybody in the chat, if you don't know my boy Jordan, he just hit past him. So I think he's over 600 subscribers now. You
Really?
have
Yeah.
611 subscribers, my friend. Just yesterday he hit 500, and today he's at 611. Was it
It's
yesterday?
incredible. Yeah, I
That's so
think so.
unbelievable, man. That's awesome.
I think so.
Congratulations, my man, bro.
No,
That's awesome.
This is cool. I mean, to see like, you know, to watch all these big YouTubers and stuff do all this stuff, and then you throw out some crappy videos like I've done for the last few months, and then, you know, to like get all you guys in my corner to you know, teach me editing, teach me thumbnails, you know, help me with all this stuff. And it's just, it's cool to, you know, I saw John Johnson today talking about like people paying for views and subscribers and all this crazy stuff. And I'm like, like, you can do that? But yeah, I mean, this is all legitimate. I put out a handful of videos. Like what? I'm at 30. I think maybe not even 30, 28 videos. I don't know. I don't even know where I'm at. But yeah, it's cool to see where this is going, and it's pretty awesome to see it grow. I mean, and I've been sharing it with you guys in the group chats you know, every day throughout the week. And you know, I'm not like, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with it, but it's like, it's cool to share it with you guys, and as like us four are in a group chat. So it's cool to share with you guys like my journey on this too, as well as you guys like coming back, because we got two right here in the channel that need to put out some videos. And then Alex has completely like revamped his whole deal, and he's gonna go and he's restarting how he wants to go about videos.
He's talking to himself. It's amazing.
Dude, straight up, I can't believe, man, this is how it is, right? Like, there's so many things that we go through in a day, and I'm sorry to cut off, bro. This is literally reminding me of an and just as amazing feeling I had this week was when none other than my homegirl Tiffany from Eat Sleep Amazon put her first video out. That was awesome. And look, check this out. Look, this is my thing, right? I did not ever think that I was gonna do YouTube. So me personally, the way I look at it is I literally like enjoy the whole idea of, like, you know, of being able to be creative. I'm creative, you know. So, you know, I'm not really good at like showing people how to do stuff. So I try to do it like with a little entertainment, or like I just like the fact that you're able to do whatever it is you're doing and literally do videos about it. Like if you're a mechanic, you can literally record yourself showing how to rebuild the engine and put it on YouTube, you know, and people might find it and find value in it. And that's what I like about it, is that through this like platform or whatever you want to call it, you're able to reach out to a bunch of different people, get to know people, and possibly impact their life, even in the slightest way, you know, to where it could literally change, you know, the way their life goes, you know, in a positive way, you know, like when I get
Now,
comments.
right
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
now, right there, what you just said, like, had you not done YouTube, any of that, none of this in this panel, we would have never met had any of us done YouTube.
Yeah, and I personally think, I mean, straight up, and I'll say it a million times over, Shane, the Rise and Grind Picker, he opened the doors for me, and then he motivated me, and you know, as well as inspired me to do it. And he opened my eyes to something that I love to do. Like I literally love to, you know, record myself. And I'm a person that hates taking pictures. I hated the camera. I used to avoid it. I used to rap like David in the chat. I think he wrote out because he said I didn't know that DJ Khaled was a reseller, but you know, I used to be a rapper. Well, I have that, you know, thing where I like to rhyme or whatever. But I used to actually do shows and stuff like that with some record label here. But when we would go to video shoots, like to do cameos or whatever in our homeboys' videos and stuff like that, I wouldn't be in the video. Like I would literally be behind the camera. I didn't want to be in the camera. I didn't want to take pictures, but I liked to, you know, I like to perform live and stuff like that. You know, I'm definitely not a shy person, but I just hate cameras. And through YouTube, I was, you know, like I still do it. Like I don't know, it's weird, dude. It's weird. I love it. I love it.
Thank you so much, Alex. That means a lot. Yeah, I totally agree with what you guys say. I mean, like, I finally hopped on because, I mean, I just got to thinking, I mean, you guys inspired me so much and you kept encouraging me. And I mean, like, the things that I know now, like, I would never have known them, like, the things I know about reselling. Um, you know, if people like Scott and Shane and Sue and, you know, all these people that I watch, if they would have never been brave enough to turn on their camera, you know, I wouldn't have gained all the knowledge I've gained and met the people I've met. So yeah, I really do. You know, it's inspiring to see like how something so simple as like turning on your camera, putting yourself out there, it can really make a big difference.
I love the camera.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he does.
Goofy, and I love being goofy and having fun. All my recent videos just got screwed up because I tried to get too involved with the filming and recording, and I screwed it all up. So it was 4 videos out the window. It was fun. But hey, it's on to the next one, you know? So even when you put out a crappy DG video or a great, amazing piece of artwork in front of Dollar General, you just keep going to the next, no matter what, you know? So that's what I did today. Did some recording, and we'll have some out in the next day or so here. It'll be good. Just keep moving on.
But he used his phone this time, so he should be all right. But unfortunately, neither one of us did a whole lot of filming today.
No. We tried.
We were too involved in just scanning products. Like I literally killed my phone. I had like we went to the food court and ate, and then like I had to stop and charge my phone. I had to carry a portable charger and everything. We were in one store. What, man? 2 hours today?
Yeah. Well, it's funny. I was so excited. I was like, finally, Jordan and I get some more time to hang out together. And then it's like, I felt like 5 hours later. I'm like, hey man, what's going on? Funny seeing you here. What's shaking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
man.
it's so great that you guys get to go out, sourcing together. Like that seems like a lot of fun.
And I'm hoping like maybe like next weekend hit that one place up by you. Maybe.
Yeah, or we can
Or
try to
go.
We got to find a day to hit both. That's the ultimate goal. A couple liquidation stores all in one day.
Yeah. Or just let me know in advance, and then I can get some days off, so I can go. We can hit both.
Sure, you have a kid coming, but let's go to liquidation stores.
Yeah, yeah. As long as it's before a month.
Listen, the way our friendship goes, it's gonna be you'll be in my car. We get the phone call from your wife, and we're both driving to the hospital. I'm driving you to the hospital.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
how it's
that
gonna
sounds
be.
about right.
Oh my God, we're having a baby. Let's go. We're gonna be running in. Yeah, me and him are gonna be running into the hospital. Like,
Yeah.
we're having a baby. They're gonna look at us like,
But I'm there recording,
what?
live, streaming live. What's up?
Yeah,
Your
we're
wife's
gonna be both live streaming, sprinting into the hospital.
Alex shows up.
No, I just read Pat the Reseller's comment. All I know, I'm gonna read this. So y'all see, let's put it in actual vocal words, right?
Yeah, let's listen.
All I know is my abnormal weight. I love. Hey, Pat, you're awesome. I'm not laughing at you, man. I'm just. It's just okay. All I know is my abnormal way of doing things, out of the norm. It's being taught allowed me to quit my job, and that's 100% true, dude. Or I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm sorry. It's just I read the comment and it just made me laugh. In the comfort of my air-conditioned warehouse. Yo, that's awesome.
That sounds nice. Air conditioned sounds nice. Especially with it being so hot this time of year.
But see, I do love like going to hang out with Jordan. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
we in the air condition of an outlet mall, I guess. But it's still fun to hang out and do the sourcing hunt. But to do the rest of it from the couch would be pretty amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was working all day, man, and I'm not lying. It's
I'm not lying.
pretty rough. It's pretty rough when you see your friends out there doing what you want to do, and you gotta be at work. And see, I don't really like my job. You know what I'm saying?
I hate what I do.
I don't know if anybody out there has ever had a job they didn't like.
No.
I might be the only one, but yeah, I actually don't really like my job. So yeah, but I gotta do what I gotta do, and I try to stay positive, man. You know what I'm saying? Even though you got literally clouds of tar smoke just hitting you in the face, and all that. I guess for me, I'm grateful for the fact that I have a job because there was a point I didn't have one, and I'm always remembering where I used to be and where I'm at now. It's much better, but then now it's like now I have this big goal, and like I actually have something to strive for, like something I really want to do, like and it makes it difficult, dude. It makes it difficult to continue. Okay, I have to do this because I made a commitment to do it, and also because shoot, the money's not bad, and it's kind of keeping me. It's where I'm able to invest. What I have, and it's just better that I work right now. Because straight up, if I were to stop working, I don't know. I don't know what would happen exactly. So there's still that part of that fear, but the money's just really good, and it's steady. So it's that fear of that. You know what I'm saying? of losing that steady income. But anyway, the reason I even said that was because part of my day, the reason why I was able to enjoy so much, even though I was going through what I was going through, is because I was like little by little seeing what y'all are doing and all the little messages you guys sending and stuff. And it made my day, you know what I'm saying? Like seeing y'all having a good time made me feel good, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
It just sucks that neither one of us filmed much because we were, we were running around, joking around, goofing off, scanning a bunch of stuff. I literally have like maybe a minute worth of footage just because like we were like I sent you that 20-second clip in the group chat. Like there wasn't much before that. There's like an intro that I recorded pulling into the place, and then like that clip, and then there was like one more walking into a store, and then the rest we never filmed.
We just kept scanning, man. It was
We were just scanning, and we were in and out of stores. It was a good time though.
We did pretty good. You found a good amount of Roy.
I found a decent amount of Roy.
I love Roy.
Me too. Yeah, I didn't do any filming at all because, I can't film and scan at the same time unless I.
Yeah, we were actually looking at. Hey, thanks, Heather. Yeah, we were actually looking at some book bags that they had at some random store we stopped in, and they had like, and it was like I don't know what the hell. What do you call that thing, Josh?
Oh,
what was that?
A fanny pack.
No, I love fanny packs. I forgot to bring mine too, but
yeah, it was like a fanny pack for your shoulder.
No, it's like a side carry strap, right? So like the strap comes across and it's on your back, and then it has like a phone mount in it, so you just stick your phone in it and record. Then you can do both, or your GoPro, or
yeah, we thought about like getting like it like came across your shoulder, so it like sat like right here. So if you like cut a hole out, and you could put your GoPro in there and make some like put some foam or something in there to hold the GoPro right there.
Yeah, Sue has it. I call it a man purse or a merce, also known as. But yeah, I can't think of the word. Like a satchel type bag, but.
Wow, that sounds. That sounds.
Like a good idea. You know what? It was at Eddie Bauer. That's who had him.
Yeah, Eddie Bauer. Yeah, that was it.
Heather said, "Can't wait to see Pat's first video." Pat, I would love to see the video.
Roy, what's
Pat,
Roy?
Are you doing videos? I need to know. So we got 12 people watching right now. There's a couple lurkers. Roy has to be 5 to 6 times or I don't buy, only exception. Yo, Pat, I would love to meet you and learn from you. I would love to learn from you. Yo, what's going on, Harlan?
Hey, Harlan.
Harlan in the house. Everybody, hide your stash.
Everyone hide everything. There's a cop.
Hide your wife, hide your kid.
Hide your wives, hide your kids.
I love that video.
So what was the title of this? Life's a Beach.
Reselling's a beach.
Reselling's a beach.
Yeah, see, you did it too. Life's a beach. I screwed it up too. Holy cow.
Sorry.
Somebody's got a dog.
That was my vicious dog, y'all.
Yo, that thing's mean.
Yeah,
all right.
If go to the beach too.
If you're a lurker, let us know. Trista's a lurker. Money from Mars is a lurker. Sue is a lurk. Hey, I do the same thing, like straight up. I'll put on, my favorite people's live chats or like I'll notice a live chat pop up and I'll turn it on, I'll listen.
I
do
do the
thing.
same. Yeah,
It's,
I do the same.
Yeah. Yeah, Pat, you need to jump on the train, do some videos. So I don't know if y'all noticed the thumbnail, but there's like this dude on a unicorn thingamajiggy, and it said what did it say again? Oh yeah, grab your unicorn by the horn. Grab your unicorn by the horn. What does that mean? Somebody explain. Nobody.
It means go after it. Get it.
Go find Roy.
Do work.
Conquer the world, people. Conquer the world. And eat the tacos. Eat all the tacos.
Means bring Roy home and then send it to Amazon.
Roy is everywhere. Like the CIA.
Just do it. No, Sue, that's Nike.
Hey, we got a Texian in the house. Is that how you say it?
Hello. A Texan.
Yes,
Texan.
Texan, Alex. It's not Texoian. It's Texan.
We have a Texian in the house. Judith, welcome all the way from Texas.
You
Texiana.
have to say, y'all, we have a Texan in the house.
Hey, y'all, we have a Texian in the house, all the way from Texiana. Judith Acosta. Acosta. That sound like a famous guitarist. Are you related to any famous guitarists? Welcome, Judith. Glad to have you. That's not how Texas talk, right? Texas talk more like
Texan.
No.
Krista said she's a Texan too.
Texans talk like Tiffany.
Texas
When
is dominating.
When I get around.
No, wait, Trista's a Texan too?
I didn't know that about you, Trista.
Yo, is everything big in Texas?
Everything's bigger. It's better. We got the barbecue. We got the tacos. We got the football. We got the Grinch. Even the Grinch lives here. Josh don't know it, but he's in Texas right now.
But I hate barbecue.
So in the chat, does anybody have anything on their mind? Like, what are you all going through? Those who are lurking, those who are commenting, are you guys going through anything right now? You want to talk about, maybe strike up a conversation with us four crazy people in here. I lived in the mid city between Dallas and Fort Worth. See, I could do some okay. So in Kentucky, I know for a fact that in Kentucky they talk like Foghorn Leghorn. They talk, I said, like they do that, right? They have to do that. I'm pretty sure that everybody, that's like normal. That's how it's done in Kentucky. I said, They just do that all day long. Before every sentence, they start off.
I say, son.
I say, son. Is that a ham hock?
Well, I've only met a couple people from Kentucky, but I don't remember what they sounded like.
In Miami, everybody sounds like a Cuban. Everybody, like, I have a friend that is not Cuban. He's actually, I believe he's Italian Greek. He's Italian and Greek, right? That's his ancestry. And I knew him for about 3 months before I discovered that he wasn't Cuban. I mean, the dude he spoke Spanish like a Cuban. He acted like a Cuban. And it turned out he was Italian Greek. and he was not Cuban. It was just because he was born and raised in Miami.
Not everybody wants to say hello to your little friend.
Say hello to my little friend. Yeah, a friend. You can't say the D. You're friend. All right, let's see what the people in the chat are saying. Pat, promoted listings. Oh man, promoted listings are pretty cool. I started doing them recently.
Just recently?
Yeah, recently, dude. I'm brand new to it. I'm telling you, I just got the eBay store upgraded and stuff. And all that, and I've been doing promoted listings, and it does like you see the difference in like your views and your watchers and stuff like that. I haven't. Well, I did. No lie, I sold something just the other day that I've had for a very very long time. I made possibly $1 profit on it, but it sold, and I know that is because of promoted listing. I mean, I don't know for a fact. Is there a way?
Well, it'll tell you. It'll tell
It'll
you.
charge
when-
Yeah, yeah.
It'll tell you if it was from. I think yeah, there was like a fee, like an extra fee. Yeah, you know what? It was probably from promoted listing.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah,
tell you
it'll
like right
say.
when you go to print your listing, like sold via promoted listing.
Yeah, I say it is because who in their right mind would buy some Easter egg chalk in what month is it?
May.
May. Like you're a little late, buddy, and you could have gone to the dollar store and bought that.
Yeah, I
Well.
sold a bunch of those on Amazon.
You'd just be surprised what people buy online.
First in, first out.
So how do y'all do your promoted listing? I'm crazy with it because my ROI is so strong that I literally like I bump up that percentage. I don't do 1%. I don't do 2%. I don't do 3%. I go up there, and
There, yeah, there's a few. I've got like 17%.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
No.
I bought it for so cheap, and the trending rate's so low that I just blow it out of the water, just to get rid of it.
Yeah.
You know, that and when you literally are selling penny items.
But I wonder if that actually works though. Like if you do put a high percentage on it, right? Like above the trending rate, like does that really help? Or could you possibly go a little bit lower and it still help the same?
So here's what I do. I have items, about 40 or no, actually 50 to 70 items that I have in my store. The return on investment's huge. The total cost is cheap. I mean, you're talking $7 items, but they're buy two get one free. So my process is I do 20% promoted listings, and somebody comes in and sees one. People will still randomly buy one, but when they see it's buy two get one free, oh, I may as well buy two and get three of them. It's a better deal, and then you still only pay the promoted listing on the one item they came and found. So you just need to balance it with your store. And there's some people who live by promoted listings so much they literally up the price of their item that much so that it gets a higher promoted listing because they know they're going to be using that money when they pay it to eBay to actually sell it. But you can still sell it for even above and beyond what it's selling for in the store. That's how sometimes you see crazy high completed compared to like all the others. And some people just live off of that.
Yeah.
I never thought of it like that.
That's interesting. Heather and Pat are talking about how they don't do promoted listings because their items are not common and not overpopulated.
Yeah, I mean, if you're like in a specific niche, like Pat is, he sells some extremely oddball, random stuff, and you're not gonna walk into a Walmart and find it.
Right. Wow, that's so cool.
I think the person who bought the chalk from me is I think Judith bought the chalk from me. I got that like 3 hours ago, some Easter chalk.
Did you sell chalk 3 hours ago?
No, it was no. I'm thinking. What went through my mind is like it literally showed up to their house 3 hours ago. They're in Texas, so they're either an hour or 2 hours behind me. No way the post office is still working.
You same day air.
It came through. It came by drone.
It was delivered by a stork.
That's interesting. Harlan said he uses 0%, and he still sells his stuff like a 0% promoted listing.
Like he doesn't promote them.
Oh, that's what he means. Okay, I thought like he literally went in there and lowered it to 0%.
0%. No, he doesn't promote them. But have you actually like looked at the stuff that Harlan buys? Like he finds some solid stuff that's rare. I mean, he finds some good stuff. Not even it doesn't have to be rare. It's just like a fast mover that he knows. I mean, Harlan knows his stuff. He knows exactly what he's looking at. So
Yeah, that Lord of the Rings, was it the records he found? That was awesome.
Yeah,
That was a
then
really cool item.
what else? Like a couple weeks ago, he killed it on some Legos or something.
yeah. It was like
Some Legos or something he bought.
it was like a ton of Legos, like 2 tons of Legos or something. He got a bunch of Legos, but that wasn't that free. He got that for free, right?
I think so.
Yeah, he got that for free. That's awesome. Free stuff is my kind of stuff. I love free stuff. And if you could drive through and pick it up for free, it's even better.
Drive through.
Like just pull up.
Yeah, I wish
All
they
the
had
way
like
around.
drive-through yard sales. Yeah,
Yeah,
Harlan's
drive-through.
found some extremely good stuff here lately. Just watching between his videos and Scott's videos, like those two have been on fire with the garage sales and stuff
I haven't gone to a
and
garage
estate
sale.
sales. Yeah, I haven't went to a garage sale since me and Josh went to a garage sales. I'm due for some garage sales.
Oh, what I did notice though with the promoted listing is
Judith, don't worry about that. She doesn't want confronted with penny shoppers. Don't worry about that. I made like crazy amount of money. My aunt had a yard sale. What was it, last month, guys? I think it was last month. And I took a ton of my penny items there. And me and Josh, Suburban Beard, went around the yard sales all throughout the town. And I just laid all this penny items. I took a huge Marshall's bag, just huge bag. It filled my whole front seat and took it. And it was like shoes, toys, all kinds of stuff. Those all penny items. And I sold all but like 2 things. Everything that was left, I was like, I'm not taking home. I'm not dealing with it. We threw it in the Goodwill pile. But yeah, I made I made quite a bit of money off of the penny items. But yeah, I mean, not everybody knows where it comes from. Take off the Dollar General tag and they're not gonna know.
You know, I still haven't gone. I went one time penny shopping, but it technically it wasn't because I got there like 10 minutes before the store closed, and I looked around at what I had on the list a little bit, but I didn't really like. I didn't find nothing. I didn't find nothing. So
Yeah, you gotta go on like a good week. I mean, like there's been times like, you know, you see my videos every week. I don't find a ton of stuff because I work. So like, you know, I go like after, you know, I get off work at 4:30, so I don't get to the first Dollar General until, you know, 4:45, 5 o'clock, and then I hit that one, then one down the road. Like I don't get to go at, you know, 7 a.m., 8 a.m. when these stores open. So I miss like all day long. Like the stuff gets cleared out. The employees then catch on to it, and they're like, "Well, we should take this off the shelf." Like, oh, there's a few times where like the one store that I've been been cherry picking out of here recently is starting to like catch on, and they're on to me when I walk in. They're like, no, that was the one store I walked into, and they're like, I've seen this guy on YouTube, and I was like, damn it. Like, somebody watches too much YouTube. Get off YouTube.
Dude, you have $4 generals that are your main subscribers.
Yeah, probably.
Stores aren't being properly taken care of. It's like the corporate office is following the DB picker.
Yeah, corporate's following me now.
For real.
Because after that one video was doing pretty good. Like, I went in the other day on Tuesday. Actually, I went Tuesday, and I didn't find anything in the store. But the week before, I like wiped it out, and I got a ton of stuff in that store. And I got the video on. I have the video on there from a couple weeks ago. Like, it was like the week after Blue Dot, so I think it was like the week before last. I got a ton of Blue Dot stuff. I was on the phone with you. I'm like, dude, I got to get off the phone. I have to record this. I'm like, I'll call you later.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Todd, I was talking to Todd yesterday from the Flippin' Hustler, and he told me, hey, man, I'm on my way to Dollar General. Go over there because they got 50% on toys and 70% or something like that on a whole bunch of good stuff. And I couldn't go. I just couldn't go. Just wasn't my time to go. But I pass by Dollar General all the time, and I've sourced there a couple times, but not as much.
Tuesday is the day that Dollar General, everything in their system goes to a penny on Tuesday. This week, I can't remember offhand exactly what everything is, but it's like random stuff. It's going to be hard to find it if you can find it. Whatever it is, it's like beef jerky and like random, it's like food items and stuff. It's going to be a hard list. So, but there might be some other random stuff throughout the week. But yeah, Tuesday is the day that everything goes to a penny. The actual list gets emailed to employees and managers and stuff like that on Friday. So, like, actually, when I dropped my 500 subscriber video, I already knew what the penny list was going to be because I already knew. So that's why at the very end of that video, it said, there's a new penny list Tuesday. Check it out. little bolo.
They have a big sale coming up, I think.
Yeah, there's clearance sale coming up. Yeah, and end of the month, into the first of the month.
It's the first of the month.
You know what I never checked? Can you do
Dollar
General online arbitrage?
No.
What?
No.
What, Alex?
Dollar General isn't a place that you can actually order online from?
You can order online, yeah. But certain things, like not everything.
I can't order my penny things online, Jordan? What the hell's this? It's nonsense.
You can't order your penny things online.
Yeah, dang it, man.
But it will tell you if it is a penny. It will tell you if it is a penny, though.
I can't believe it.
We're no longer friends.
There's no way.
Yeah.
I'm going streaking through the quad into the gymnasium.
Streaking
From
Alright.
here,
We're gonna
got
boycott this.
126 Easter items at
This
one
is
store.
freaking
Holy
nuts.
crap! I did not get. I got what, crayon gum.
Crayon
I got
gum?
that. So I got, it's like crayons, but it's gum. And
Oh,
Ray
it's
was
crayon gum.
it looks like crayons, but it's gum. But Ray was smashing on that. She loved that.
You know why they made that though? You know, like the person that probably invented the crayon gums is because they got tired of telling their kids, "Hey, stop eating the crayons already." So they make crayon gum and started feeding their kids crayons.
I just
That's awesome.
ate glue.
Alex, that sounds like a childhood experience.
Yeah,
No,
Judith. Yeah, I went after. I bought so many laxatives. There's still a box over there somewhere of just. There's like 30 or 40 some laxatives. I have no idea what I'm ever gonna. I'm just probably gonna throw them away. But it was the fact of just doing the video was the only reason I went after them.
Maybe
I just
you can
needed a
donate
video.
them.
I don't.
You can like donate them somewhere.
What do you want? Do you want 30 boxes of women's laxatives?
I mean, like, you know, find a women's shelter or something. You know, like find something like that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk up there. Here's a box that's gonna make you crap your pants.
Hey, man, it's a legitimate problem.
Yeah.
Poopy pants. So
No, it's a coupon, and I found 0.
where's there?
Josh, me and Josh are gonna drop a video series here real soon.
Yeah, but his fake DG videos.
Yeah.
My fake DG videos.
When you set up,
I
your,
stage
like,
them all.
you have like the managers on speed, like on the list, right? Where you just call them and then you go to the Dollar General.
No, the corporate office. That's why he got so many subscribers in the last week.
Yeah, it's all corporate offices subscribing.
So you basically get the penny items, and then you pay people to subscribe to you with penny items.
Yeah.
That's genius, bro. That's genius.
Yeah, you got
I pay an
plan
app.
there.
I pay an app $1,000 a minute for 4 subscribers every 65 seconds.
Special digital arbitrage.
Yeah, digital arbitrage.
Digital arbitrage.
Sell 6 boxes for $10 on eBay. Make that money. There's nothing on eBay from those. I looked, but I don't know. I might have to do a.
Jordan, I was thinking about it. If you told me a year ago I'd be working from home, not suffering the 9 to 5, and you and your best friends are going to go hang out in a store for 2 hours and not talk to each other, I think someone was smoking crack, and it wasn't Alex.
My bad. What'd you say?
Yeah, what?
It is. I don't even know.
What?
I said if somebody told me a year ago that you wouldn't be at your job, you'd be hanging out with your best friend at a store for 2 hours and not even talk to each other.
Yeah.
I'd be like, no, I wouldn't. Why would I ever do that?
It was literally like we walked into this store and I scanned this half and he went to this half. And like we literally didn't even talk for like 2 hours. It was just scan. We both come up, we got carts full, and we on out the door.
Nice.
Neither one of us filmed I mean, he might have got a couple snippets in that one store, but like we destroyed that store, and you know, we talked to the cashiers. We now know when the trucks come in, so we know when to go back and replenish. And it's like, holy cow!
But you know what?
That's
though,
awesome.
I have to admit how cool everyone was, because you know we'd get the stink eye, especially in the Ralph Lauren store. You know, like, and like, are you sure we can't help you? And I'm like, honestly, we're resellers. We're just looking for the deals. They're like, oh
yeah, I was like kneeled down scanning, like, you know, I'll just throw out. I was kneeled down scanning socks, and this lady walks up and she goes, "Is there anything we can help you with?" And we're like, "No, he's just like, oh no, we're just kind of perusing around, just looking." And then like this another lady comes up, like, "Anything we can help you with?" We're like, "No, we just told her we're just looking." Like,
right.
leave us alone. And then she comes back through, and she was like, "Oh yeah," we asked them like, "What?" Like,
yeah, the socks, the clearance, because everything was this and that, and she's like, "Well, no, wait, I don't know. These ones aren't." And someone else came over. I'm like, "Listen, we're resellers. We just want to find the deals." They're like, "Oh, well, the socks at the counter are on sale." We're like, "Perfect."
Yeah, for real.
Oh, the socks, yeah, but nothing was on Amazon of those socks.
No, nothing was on eBay. It was not worth it. Then honestly, I don't mind talking about it. We scanned the entire Eddie Bauer outlet store. Not a single
I
item
love it.
done.
Not a single thing. Yeah, not a single thing.
I mean,
I
maybe.
had something.
But
No, I was just gonna say I had something similar happen to me today. Like I was at a store and I was scanning some stuff and like the same guy kept following me around and he's like, "Can I help you, ma'am? Can I help you, ma'am?" And I'm like, "No, I'm just looking, you know." Like I'm still kind of afraid to tell people I'm a reseller. But then I got him to get some stuff out of a case because it was something that I was looking for. And when he got it, you know, he's like, "Okay, well, I'll have to ring you up over here." And I'm like, "Okay, I'm not ready." Finally, when I was ready, I went over there and I gave him like my tax exempt card. And he's like, "Oh, I should have known you were going to have this." He's like, "That's why you're buying so many of these." So
yeah,
it was
I haven't had
pretty
anybody-
crazy.
It's awesome when you finally say something and they're not upset. You know what I mean? I don't know why I think
Right.
they would be. I mean, I look at it as, I guess in the end, they're selling stuff they obviously want to get rid of. Why wouldn't you
Right.
want it in the first place?
Well, that makes logical sense to me, but I don't know. I just feel like some places don't like it, so I'm afraid to say it because I'm like, what if I'm at a place and they don't like it?
I love saying it. I love saying it, and I dare a place not to like it. I dare them. Yeah, like there was the one time in Bandcamp, I went to a Walmart and I had a cart full, and I actually needed two carts, so I filled up two carts with it was two items, but I filled up two carts, and I'm pulling up, and the lady at the cashier, she's all like, she's like, "Well, oh my god, you're buying all of this?" And I'm like, "Yep, they're only $2." No, she rings it up and she goes, "They're oh look, they're only $2. Wow. Oh, is there any more? I want one for my kid." And it was a sleeping bag. So I'm like, "No, there's no more. I took them all, but you can have this one." So I let her keep it. She's like, "But why are you buying all those?" And I told her, "Oh, I'm gonna sell them on Amazon." Just like that. Like, I'm gonna sell them on Amazon. And and she's
Amazing.
like, "On Amazon?" I'm like, "Yep. These things sell for about $30 on Amazon." And I told her straight up. And so some other cashier or some other lady walks by and sees it. And she tells her, she's like, "Oye, mira, este tipo va a comprar todo esto. Está loco, dice que lo va a vender en Amazon." So that translates to, look at this guy. He's gonna buy all of this stuff and he says he's gonna sell it on Amazon. So the other lady's like, she's looking at the card. She's like, "Really? Wow." And I'm like, "Yeah, it sells for $30." And then she goes, "Hey, it's our very special guest.
Hey, what's up,
No-
guys?
Live
None
from
other-
Mexico.
Live
none
from
other-
Cancun.
Special
Hey, Oscar.
Hey, what's up, Tiffany?
It's
going
none
on, guys?
other than Oscar, aka
the unicorn.
the Mexican merchandise mauler, aka the Moroccan. I can't come up with another one. That's about as good as it gets. The Mexican. What is it? What was it I said? Mexican merchandise mauler. Oscar, say what's
I'll
up to
take it.
everybody.
Thank you. What's up, everybody? What's going on, guys? Sorry, I'm a little bit late. Had dinner with the family. Yeah, you heard I'm here in Mexico, Cancun, with my family. A little much needed vacation, and lots of food. I'm on a little sugar coma.
Yeah, look at him. He's live from the toilet.
It's a little it was not the toilet, guys. Not yet. Not yet.
and
Yes.
that is literally him on our thumbnail. If anyone's wondering, that is him on the thumbnail. On the unicorn.
Yeah, that was fun, man. I spent most of the day on that unicorn.
That unicorn is awesome, man.
I showed my wife that and she goes, "Wow, he is extremely brave." She goes, "I would have been the first 5 seconds trying to get on that thing, and I would have dunked my ass inside the water with my phone.
What happened was it's like a little it slowly goes down. It's like a lagoon type entrance into the pool. So the actual unicorn floaty is on the shallow side, so it doesn't move. So it was easy for me to get on. But then, the kids thought it was funny to, I didn't even take my shirt off. I got my wallet in my pocket. I have my phone on me. They thought it was funny to go ahead and just push me into the middle of the pool. So I spent like 30 minutes floating around that thing, not being able to get off until finally, I got closer, where my wife was able to grab the tail of the unicorn and put me to. But it was a good time. We've had a good time. I mean, the weather here is amazing. The food here is amazing. The service is, we're having a fantastic time. Hopefully, you guys can come out here with me next year. All of us.
I'm game for that.
Reunion out here in Cancun. I'm telling you, I can get great rates on all of these properties. So hopefully, all of us, and then we make a thumbnail of all of us. Like Josh said earlier. All of us on that unicorn. That was a great thumbnail.
Yeah, we'll get that big one that he found.
The $250 one. That was awesome.
But wait, can we just discuss the fact that he's in Mexico and still has better internet than Jordan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing.
Surprisingly, the internet here has been fantastic. I was like, I'm going to be dependent on Mexican Wi-Fi if I'm going to be able to, when I spoke to Alex earlier, and I came to the room, I connected right away, and I haven't had any issues since. So, it's good.
So yeah, it's in Mexico. It's not called Wi-Fi. It's called Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi with an accent on the I.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, but he's actually connected to Wi-Fi and not a hotspot on his cell phone.
So have you sourced anything at all since you've been out there? Like, have you scanned anything? Like you did last week at the mango stand?
Actually, yeah, the mango stand is like, I'm gated on those yellow onions. But no, I got here and and I was trying to find where everything is in the resort. They got like a little outlet strip mall downstairs, and I walked by it. I found it today. I didn't have a chance, because I was out there playing with the unicorn. But I'm planning on going down because I know they have a couple things, that looked interesting. I did think I caught like an area that said 30% off. Whenever I see something that says 30, any type of percent off, it catches my attention.
Yes.
And so yeah, I'm gonna head out there probably tomorrow morning right after breakfast. Well, actually, I mean today I had breakfast. We had breakfast at a Lebanese restaurant, and then when I got out of the restaurant, they wanted to go to the buffet. So, I mean, I had 2 breakfasts, and then from there, I went straight to the pool. But tomorrow morning, as soon as I have breakfast, I'm going to see what is it I can find, because it's a large mall. They have a tech electronic store. They have, they have a bunch of things, So, I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll find some good things there, except I have to pay with Mexican pesos.
Yeah, money for Mars said that you sourced the unicorn, and I said, and I thought about, did you get the penny list in Mexico for El Peso General?
El Peso General. That would be great. I actually did scan that unicorn, a long time ago. When I went to the store, when I went to Walmart, I got it at Walmart. But there's really nothing in there. When I'm done with it, I'm gonna sell it used on eBay.
So what part of what part of Mexico are you in?
I'm in Cancun, but I'm not right in the strip. I'm like probably like around 30 minutes away from the strip of Cancun, about 30 minutes from Cancun International Airport. I would tell you the name of the resort, but they're not paying me. So when they pay me, I'll what's the name of the resort. But it's a 5-star resort. It's really nice out here. My mother-in-law, she's the CAO for an international hotel company, and she was gracious enough to get us all down here. So we're here enjoying a little time off with the family. All of us here. So we got 3 rooms. It's me, my daughter, my wife, her sister, her daughter, and then my mother-in-law and her husband. And it's my beloved mother-in-law, because I know most people are probably like, "Oh my God, he's traveling with his mother-in-law. That must be horrible." It's like, no, but my mother-in-law is cool. She's great. So we get along. We argue sometimes about who hotel companies better because we work for competitors. But that's
You know what I just thought of?
Huh.
Home Alone, when they travel to New York, and I think it was Home Alone 2, and they leave him at the, or I forgot which one it was, but it was Home Alone where they leave him at the house, and then like afterwards they realize that they left him, and then like you could do like the Oscar version of Home Alone, you know. That's just something popped in my head. Those are the things that go through my head when I'm extremely sunburnt, tired, and sleepy.
Yeah, man. No, so we're having a good time.
That's
So
a
we-
great movie, Home Alone.
But
What did I
yeah,
miss?
that's what it's about, though, man. Family time, bro. That's awesome that you're able to do that.
Look what you did, you little jerk.
Kevin.
You're what the French called les incompetents.
Les incompetents.
What about you guys? What have you guys been up to?
We haven't heard from Alex about his sourcing this week. That's what I'm trying to find out. He's put out videos, but there hasn't been a lot of sourcing, just a lot of good info. So I want to know what he sold this week or purchased to sell this week.
Oh, what?
How was your sourcing this week?
Oh, I haven't. This week I didn't source anything, man.
There you go. Catching up on everything else, though? Are you
Yeah,
getting
dude. Yeah, that right there is where it's at, dude. I chose to go to work today, really, but at the same time, it kind of needed me. But I chose to go because if not, I know myself, I would have ended up going. Literally, like on the way to work, I passed by like 5 garage sales that were open at 6:30 in the morning, and it took everything in me to not stop there. Like I literally defeated myself and did not stop at the garage sales, and I went straight to work. And then because I have stuff that because I have until basically next week to list as much as I possibly can, so I can get it as much of it out of here by next weekend. Because if y'all don't know, me and the burrito bargain hunter, we are getting a storage unit next week, and it's gonna be awesome. I'm definitely gonna film that stuff. I'm not gonna be doing a lot of editing. I like doing the editing because it's fun to me, and I like to see like a finished product or like the music and make it entertaining and stuff. So I'll still be doing that stuff, but I'm gonna try to keep things like real simple because it really is time consuming to be editing videos and things like that. And I just want to be able to just put out content for the very few people that actually like enjoy my stuff. And that's all I really care about. I can care less about I put it out there like subscribe to my channel because that's like what they tell you to do. But honestly, it's like I'm grateful for the few people that are actually like that comment and like follow me and show me love, dude. So that's what I'm doing it for. I'm just showing people my life, and if it catches on, it catches on. But it's gonna be cool. We're gonna do some storage stuff. Yeah. We're gonna do some
Say no
storage
to death files.
Y'all gonna see it grow. You're gonna see me literally go from nothing. Like next week, I might do this weekend. I might put out the first like another video, but I'm literally gonna like show you. Look, here's all my eBay listings. Here's how much money I have not made. Here's like I'm literally starting from zero, dude. I've sold on Poshmark and I haven't focused on Poshmark at all, more than anywhere else. And it's like literally like as soon as I turned off my focus on Poshmark, I started selling like crazy. But yeah, so that's what I'll be putting out, that kind of stuff. So
Yeah,
like,
awesome.
and then my Amazon and all that. Like you're gonna see how horrible my Amazon is doing right now. You're gonna see how like literally you're gonna see everything. And part of it is also like to what's the word that you what's that word? Hey, yo, what's that word, bro? Yo, what's that word? To like commit myself, no? Yeah, thank you. It's to commit myself. So it's like, I put it out there and I'm basically, hey, look, this is the truth, and I'm committing myself by putting videos out. And if you guys let me talk, I'll keep talking. I swear I could talk for hours and hours without stopping, and I won't stop. I'll end up singing, I'll dance a little bit.
I said today we need to start like a resellers course.
Dang,
we
Money
like
for
to
Mars
sing
listed
to
over
each other.
$6,000 worth of stuff today.
Wow,
That's amazing.
that's awesome.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just in
that's
one day I
awesome.
listed over $1,000 worth of stuff.
Yeah, but
Like
they did
with just a
$6
couple
grand
listings. That's awesome.
in one day. Like I literally have had my stuff up for months, and I've got like 7,500.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's one thing. Before we start, I start moving my stuff over to that storage. I need to start listing a lot of these things on eBay. Because I mean, what I did is I made sure that I had all of my inventory or whatever inventory I was going to send before I left, or before I came to Cancun, before I jumped on the plane. So it was I flew out yesterday. So Thursday night I had sent out my last box for the weekend. Well, obviously for this week that's coming up too to Amazon, and just so that when I get back, as soon as I land, start listing up the things that I have laying around, so I can start moving them to the unit, get a little bit of extra space in the house. Because at least for me, when I have everything nice, organized, and clean, this is something that we talked about a couple of shows ago. The whole getting your process together. As soon as everything's clean and organized, it's kind of like I feel like I'm able to focus more, to be better on what it is that I do. So that's my plan right now. And then I know that also has a lot of things that he wants to take out of. You guys saw his space. If you guys have been following his videos, you've seen the amount of space that he has and the amount of inventory he has. So same thing for him. I bet is as soon as those things get up and listed and out of his space, he'll probably go and source more inventory. He'll go and fill it right back up. In about a month or so, we probably need to get a bigger unit. But that's good because that's
Oscar's gonna start sourcing padded toilet seats.
never makes money. That's what it's about.
Yeah,
But
toilet seat toppers though. Like I need something soft to sit on.
bundle of toilet papers, huh?
I just want Money for Mars. That's awesome to get all that stuff posted and sent out all for Amazon.
Wow.
I'm lucky if I can find 100 items a week to send into Amazon. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just do so much better on eBay. It's amazing to me. I don't get it.
I'm gonna actually start hiring Josh to help me with eBay. Not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm hiring Josh to help me.
I like listing. That's why this week I'll be on lockdown myself. It'll be 100 plus a days. 100 plus days. 100 items plus a day listing on eBay just to get everything up. A lot of it is I got to go through it all. I hit those liquidation stores and I literally have 1,000 items sitting in a few boxes that I got through.
I'm just gonna truck up totes to you. When you have them listed, I'll truck them back home.
It's perfect.
And then, we won't talk about the nitty grits on here, but we'll hash all that out. But I'm gonna truck some stuff up to you.
Let's come work for your. I'll come work from your garage. I'll bring all my stuff to your garage.
Or that, however you want to do it. Yeah, I'm with Pat. There's no way I could list I struggled all day. Not today, but the one time I spent all day listing from literally sun up to sundown, I got like through 20 items. It was terrible. I'm like, and Josh is like, yeah, I did 30 listings before 8 a.m. I'm like, what? I'm like, I spent all day and I had 20 items done.
I don't
Like,
know. I like doing it.
I don't know, but I do so much from my phone. I do a lot from my phone. I don't know if that's my disadvantage or what is going on, but
It's hard to do all of it from your phone. Like I do all the photos with my phone.
yeah,
And I'll search from my phone sometimes, but I straight just, I have set up some small macros, so things auto-populate instantly right from what I'm doing, and I just keep going. I'll get lucky sometimes. I might have 10 or 20 items that are the same, right? They're all DVDs or they're all, VHS DVD combos or whatever. And then I can bust through that a little quicker, but you still have to change the specs and everything, put in the actual details of each item. I don't know. I like it.
VHSs.
yeah. Josh actually taught me a trick today for Amazon, so my listing actually like being able to send and replenish stuff is going to be a lot faster now. It's like as soon as you find an item that you know you're buying, list it right then and there on your phone, enter everything in, your price, everything, boom, done. So when you actually get in on your desktop to do everything, it's already there. All you have to do is like click send and replenish all this stuff, and you just print labels, add quantity, and away she goes.
Question. I got a question.
All right.
All right. So when y'all do eBay, right? Do y'all what is your process with like the actual listing, right? Like, do you take pictures with your phone? Do you take pictures with a camera? Do you then list from your phone, or do you go directly to your computer? And then I have
I
more
hire
questions
a
after that.
Hawaiian topics model to come in and take my photos.
That's amazing.
I do what I told Alex
Just kidding.
Jordan to do, was to literally set up your items, take your photos, take a photo of the item on the scale, put it in the poly bag, put it away, or whatever you're selling, put it wherever it goes, and do that with 30, 40 items in a row. Just photos, photos, photos. Take everything, take a photo of the tags, take a photo, again, the weight on the scale, and then go sit down, put on a movie, and just start listing from your phone then, if that's how you like to do it. I do it so all my photos upload instantly to Google Photos, so as soon as I sit down on the computer, I can download today's photos and just straight upload them. And it's done. Takes seconds.
But okay, so now that brings up a question. So do you ever go into your computer and like edit the listing in there, or once you upload it from your phone, you just leave it alone? Because I have another question after that.
I upload the photos to the Google Photos, and most of it, honestly, 90% of the time, after I'm done with all my photos, I sit down in front of a computer or laptop, or you can do it from a tablet, whatever.
Oh, okay.
I prefer a keyboard and a full, 3 screens and stuff like that. But yeah, then it's just boom, boom, boom. Because I know what the item is. I have the photos of the tags. If I forget what size it is, I've got, I lay the tape measure. Well, actually, I have a meter stick that I put down on my clothes instead of a soft tape measure. It's easier. And then, honestly, from there, I just list, and I'll be completely honest, too. I go the other way of I will also search for the item I'm selling. Because then most of the details are filled out. Saves you so much time. Because there's more than one American Eagle shirt being sold, right? Or a DVD or a phone or even an old tube, radio.
Right.
Somebody else has sold one before that you can find that brand and kind of go off of that, and then you tweak it.
Do you ever?
Yeah, go
Do
ahead.
you ever? Sorry, man. Because do you ever come across a problem where you go to do sell like similar or whatever, and the information, like let's say the brand, like for example, let's say you list a Toshiba something, and for some reason it says Sony in the thing, but you can't change it. Or
And
like,
you're wrong.
yeah, right.
No, I know what you're saying. It gets goofy on the phone. You have to go in, you have to start typing it, then click it, then select it, and make sure it sticks. Just like when you list from your phone, it auto populates the offer. You know, that's my biggest headache, and doesn't auto populate by it now. But for a templating listing, I can't talk today. A template listing is also your friend, wanting to make sure like a general template, like you know, if you have SKU, if you have certain dimensions or how you want to ship or whatever, if it's that same type of item, you can just keep that template over and over and over again. But yeah, sell similar is the greatest thing. And I agree, Trista Reed, she even said you can always make edits, Alex. It never locks you out. You can even change the category once you do a sell similar.
Yeah, because there was a couple things I've listed like that, and I wasn't able to change the brand.
Yeah, I've ran into a couple of things like that where I ran into a sell similar, and a couple things where like had a padlock on them and I couldn't change any of it.
Yeah, the same thing happened to me. I had a laptop that I listed, and I went use the sell similar, but then when I went to go and when I was reviewing the listing I was creating using sell similar, there were a couple of the components that had that lock, and I couldn't change it. I don't really use sell similar because of that. I've seen that sometimes when you use that option, I mean, depends on what it is. If it's something that you have, like a TV, for example, that maybe, all right, you can put in the model number, but then, you might have one that has 4 HDMIs, and then that list, you select and it's the same one, will actually come out and it'll be 3 HDMI, things like that. When there's like different components on the item, at least from what I've seen and what's happened to me with the laptops, some of those you can't change. So I stopped using the similar for things like that. But I'm sure that there's other items that possibly is worth using. Like if you're selling like a plush, for example, it's not gonna have a lot of things, because all right, you got to put in the plush, all right, just make sure it's the same size, 12-inch plush, so like that.
Yeah, I've never run into an item I couldn't edit the details on ever.
But you've seen that lock though, and
Nope.
you've been able.
I've never seen a lock.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
I
ran
haven't.
into quite a few here recently from things I've been listing that's locked, and I had to like completely delete the listing and start over, forget to sell similar, and just start a whole new listing from scratch. Which I do better on sales wise starting it from scratch than a sell similar most of the time.
Well, like my view of it is like, I mean, I like doing the whole from scratch thing because I see exactly what I'm putting in. I can add things that aren't probably there in the other listings, like certain features or
Right.
whatever that like a VCR has or whatever, um, and things like that. I mean, I try to do sell similar. That's how I've always done it. When I first started, I was just doing like sell similar. I would literally go look for comps, see, and this is okay. So what is you guys is when you do sell similar? How exactly do you pick the one you pick?
Honestly, it could be anything. It could be just the brand because there's not a lot of them.
Okay, no, but
A couple of
so
electronics and go from there. But it's also I'll check an item against different sales. So you check the name and then you check the completeds. But you've got to look when you see completeds. There could be one that like a couple for 30 and a couple for 60, and you're like, well, why would someone pay 60 if you can get it for 30? Because it could be in a whole different category. Everyone searches eBay differently. Even people search Amazon differently. That's why I hate searching Amazon. Like try and go into categories, you get stuck in this vortex of nonsense. I was looking for kids' shoes and I ended up in like maternity bras. But with eBay, I can actually type in and search, but you've got to check what categories you're selling in because you don't get like sucked into a vortex. But sold is the biggest one that you have to go with.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sue is saying she picks from the solds the one that sold higher.
Yeah,
And that's what
that's
I do
usually
too.
what. Yeah, that's exactly what I do.
Yeah, that's what I do, and yeah, that's what I do. That's what attracts me the most, and I just figured it just made common. It was just common sense to
Right.
me. Like, I mean, I could be wrong though, right? Like maybe there's a better way. You know, like I
Right.
like to keep my mind open when it comes to learning things. I don't like
Yeah,
to
me too.
think like I know everything, but
Right.
you know, like yeah. But that's actually what I do. Yeah, I do the like I'll go to comps and I'll check the comp. Like I'll just check comps. Because something I learned that is pretty cool is that there is a big difference between comps and sold comps. You know, sold comps shows you what's sold, but when you just click comps, you know, all of a sudden you see these red ones, which a lot of times are like bids or whatever that didn't, or auctions that didn't sell through or whatever. But I like to see that because it's like just a little bit more information as
Right.
far as you know what how is this product doing, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
So I
Right.
always
Right.
go from there, and then I look at the solds obviously, and I don't necessarily always just go for the highest item, um but I do look at all the different ones, and then from there, before I actually choose one to sell similar, I say, okay, this one sold for this much, and this one sold a little bit less. This one had free shipping. This one didn't. You know, I look at all those little things, and then the next thing I look at is I look at how the, you know, like all the little details in the title. You know, like how did they title it? You know what I'm saying? What keywords did they use? And then I try to pick one that would make more sense. Like if I was a person looking for a Sony DVD VCR, you know, how would I type it in? And then
Sony
and then
DVD
the
VCR.
yeah, but how about Sony VCR with DVD player? How
It's
about
the same
because
word. eBay search doesn't base it off of DVD or VCR in front of each other. It's all about the algorithm.
no, but I can tell you this: if you put the word the, or if you put the word with, or if you put any of those words into it, what pops up will be totally different.
Sort of.
Well, the majority of the time, like every time I've done it, like
Because eBay ignores the and with and of and stuff like that unless it's specific to your title. That's why you have to put the parentheses around a specific search term if you need something that specific.
yeah, like you wouldn't search like the Sony DVD VCR. But yeah, I guess yeah, those keywords. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, like basically you could literally throw in any words in there, and that's how the search is. You know, it's gonna be like, okay, these are the words we're looking for. Let me try to find as many listings out there that that have these keywords in it.
But that's why you
But
want to search the word the.
yeah, but at the same time, if the, for example, like if like I don't know how to explain it.
I know where you're getting at, but that's what I'm saying. Like when you're searching for a comparable item, you never want to type the word the or and or with or chords or bundles or things like that, because if you type in Sony, a DVD, a VCR, it's going to show you every single listing that had those three words in it, and that's what you want. You want to find the ones that say bundle. You want to find the ones that say lot. And that's why you never want to make your search so small that you can't find everything else that's selling in that same category.
So you think that the order of the words, like what word goes first, it doesn't matter. So if I were to put, like for example, like if I were to put instead of Sony DVD VCR combo, if I were to put combo VCR Sony DVD, do you think the same thing will pop up?
You'll get a
Who's
little,
gonna type
question.
that in?
yeah, you'll get
Hey, I don't know, but the question, that's not the question.
you'll get a different sort. Like I should say, it should be sorted differently because of the eBay popularity sort. That's all that's going to change. You're going to find the same items; they're just going to be sorted differently when you're looking at them because of the popularity sort.
That makes sense.
And Trista, that's awesome. Put yourself in the buyer's shoes. What would they type to find your item, Alex?
Yeah, that's
Well, I know that's what I said. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I'm just coming up with questions because I think these are pretty good questions.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, like if you were to go to eBay and like if you're trying to sell something and like what would happen? Like what would happen if you were to type the words all mixed up? Because the thing with the thing, right? Like I understand that. Like it really is a word that isn't necessary to certain things, but if like your actual item like literally has the word the in it, like for example, if you were to type the word Beatles, most likely the Beatles will come up, but then you also have like Beatles, probably like Beetle pins or like Beetlejuice or I don't know. But if you put the word the Beatles, it literally specifically is talking about the Beatles. And I think that eBay like understands that. You know what I'm saying?
It does, because it's based on an algorithm of how many times that's been typed in and then what people have clicked on after they've typed that in. Someone's on a train.
Train, choo choo.
That's the
Yeah,
alarm to make sure we're all awake.
that's me
I think I can.
in the background. Yeah, Thomas the Train's in the background. About every 30 minutes around here.
I love the sound of trains, y'all.
Yeah, Sue is saying she's saying she thinks I'm talking about, or one of us talking more about keywords and how to list, not the searching. Like best keywords in your listing. Yeah, but aren't the keywords associated with the searching? You know what I'm saying? Like that's where's the difference? I'm trying to figure out eBay's algorithm like
Well,
if
that's
it
not
was
going to happen
calculus.
completely, but it's also so like I had hymn books, Catholic hymn books, but I also put the word Bible in the title in the listing because it's a keyword, you know, and so it's words that are related to your item and that people will use. This you always want to, again, if I was like, hey, how do I find this if I'm not looking for the word hymn book, but I'd like to stumble across it, right?
Right.
And if it's, as long as, I hate when things aren't in the right category. That's what drives me up a wall. There used to be a way to report people that were in the wrong category and they took it away. Because if I'm looking for an actual camcorder and you show me all the accessories and not a camcorder because you have it in the wrong category, it drives you up a wall. But then it still comes out to keywords. But honestly, Alex, I'll steal keywords from ones that have sold. If I'm like, hey, these 3 sold listings are awesome. What are their words they're using? I'll mix it up.
Definitely.
If something hasn't sold for 2 months, I'll go look at the original one I stole the listing from or who else has sold and then change my entire title or my pictures.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean that's like, for example, like I have like like I have a Sony something, but I put a
Sounds
Sony.
expensive.
I basically put Sony VCR, DVD, combo. I threw VHS in there. You know what I'm saying? I VHS player. I put in the model number. Sometimes I feel like the model number is a waste. Like a model number, I know if you put in the model number, you're literally gonna pull up that model, right? And that's what if somebody's specifically looking for that model. But my train of thought is like, who the hell knows? Like, who's out there looking other than like somebody that's like maybe looking for parts or whatever? But who really is looking up? You know what? I remember in 1999, I had a VCR. What model? That was a model SLV 39P. Let me look that up. Like who does that? So like how does that even benefit you in the actual keywords for your title so that it goes with search? The only reason I think that will benefit is if somebody is literally looking for parts.
Or you're looking at how to sell it or what it is.
Yeah. So like I don't know. I threw it in there because honestly I couldn't come up with any other keywords for. I mean I basically filled up my whole title and a subtitle.
But see, like in that kind of stuff, anything electronics, I will try to fill it up more with. I think it also depends on the age of your electronics and what it is. But like manual. Do you have the box? Do you have the remote? Is it tested, working? Functioning as is. Read description. things like that are always keywords to put in. But Trista brought up a great thing. She's like, when searching eBay or any search engine, give each word you are searching for a different amount of weight. So it's the first word is the most important, second, third, so on, so forth, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah. Very nice.
It's good.
Very nice. Is it good?
You look very nice.
Very nice.
Would you like to come over to my house for sexy time?
Sexy time. With my brother Milo.
King of the castle, king of the castle.
Where do you live?
I have a chair.
You will never get these. You will never get these.
I love lamp.
I get iPod. He gets iPod mini. He cannot afford.
Nah. You will never get this.
Can I take a what's it that he said? Oh man. Yo, I love this chat, man. This chat is awesome.
Yeah, Trista is making another good point. She's talking about brand loyalty.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
that's so
Trista's
true.
killing it here. Trista's got some solid points.
Man,
here.
she's got some good knowledge. That's real
Trista
good.
knows best.
Yeah, Trista knows.
Trista is awesome. Everybody give Trista a cyber hug.
You know,
And subscribe to her channel.
Yeah, she's only got 100
Everybody,
subscribers.
Yeah,
Let's
she
keep it up.
Everybody
subscribed. I've seen
subscribe.
that she subscribed to me the other day. So everybody, go subscribe
her
to
a
her
heart.
channel
Yeah,
because
give her a
obviously she is a wealth of knowledge. Go check out her channel.
Trista is an
I just love her
amazing human
craft
being.
stuff. I'm jelly.
Oh, okay, so man, that's an old Curtis Mathis unit. Well, like the model number I threw out there, because I totally made that up. Kind of. I remember SLV, but
Be
Huh?
careful. Frontier Flipper has tornadoes in Oklahoma right now. They just got hit recently, didn't they?
Yeah, like
Um,
earlier today.
oh man, yo, go to your bomb shelter, whatever the thing that
Your
the
bomb
doors.
shelter.
What do you call that thing, man? Where it's like they got the doors outside. Like seriously, like go there, bro. Like forget that. You tell me there's a tornado outside, we're screwed. In Miami, we're screwed. We don't have those bomb
What about a
shelter things with the
hurricane?
doors. Nah, but hurricanes is whatever. In Hurricane Andrew, my uncles were outside.
It's like a rainstorm.
Like, yeah,
a
and
hurricane's
it's-
just a rainstorm, but yeah, a tornado. Oh shit, we take cover.
but
see, that's
hurricane.
the thing. I was here in Hurricane Andrew, and then there were several tornadoes.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Oscar, for stopping by. His final words. He got picked up by a tornado, a Mexican tornado.
Mexican tornado.
there's a
it's
tornado right now in Cancun.
It's called a tornado. No, but tornadoes are serious. Yo, Frontier
Boom.
Flipper, man. I hope you got shelter, bro. Stay safe out there, man. Or it's a
He
basement.
doesn't
or a
have a
cellar.
basement
There he
or a
is.
cellar. Oh man.
Maybe he got a toilet seat cover this time around.
I hear if you get in your bathtub.
He's back. Yo, how
I just
was
hear
it?
him laughing back there.
Yo, how was it with the whole experience in Wizard of Oz, bro? He's back. Oscar got picked up by a Mexican tornado, aka a tornado. He went
El
to
tornado.
El Mago of Oz, and he's back. How was it?
It was amazing. I was floating around in a unicorn.
Oh my god. So
And the
awesome.
funny thing is, he's in Mexico, so he just steps outside and he's in Munchkin Land. Oh man, I hope people understand the humor, man. I hope.
Oh my
got
god!
picked up by
If a
churro.
tornado hit there, would be a laboratory hazardous waste crap spread all over the county. Yeah, I believe it. It's Pat the reseller said that. The stuff he
I will
sells,
write it
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Yo, man. All I know is I remember that movie Twister.
That's
That
what we
movie
were getting
scared me.
warnings for all this stuff, like crazy stuff. Like me and Josh were at the outlets, and we were getting all these warnings and everything. And I was like, okay, we should probably eat some lunch and then split, go about our day, and get home to our family. And then my wife's like, "You want to go see grandma?" Like, so we went to go see my grandma. Like, she's been in and out of the hospital the past few months, as all you guys know. So we went and hung out with her, and I ordered her some stuff on eBay, so I had to go take it to her. And she got these salt lamps, and she needed some new light bulbs. So I had to order these new light bulbs for them. And she goes, as soon as I get there with these, I got 4 of them. I got 4 bulbs. All she told me was she needed 1. So I get there and I got 4. I have 4. And she goes, well, I got 12. I'm like, well, I thought I was doing good with 4. I ordered you 4. And yeah, apparently I didn't do good with getting 4. So I should have ordered 12, apparently. And nobody told me I needed to order 4. Or ordered 12, I ordered 4. Like, I thought I was doing good ordering 4. Nope.
What just happened, Jordan?
You got sirens going off. Tornado is by the state capitol building.
The tornado is by the stadium. We have sirens going. Yo, but like so if doesn't that mean if you
Yeah,
got sirens going off,
you need to do something.
Yeah, you gotta take
Not-
cover.
Like, not be
Cover.
on YouTube.
yo, we
Yeah,
have that
take cover.
here.
Take cover.
We have sirens here in Homestead, like in Miami, and I didn't know that until like recently. So a while ago, I was working at some place, and I literally hear these sirens. Like that, and I'm like, what is that? And then I hear, and I swear to you, I promise, man, I thought that the first thing that popped in my head was zombie apocalypse, and usually the first thing that pops in my head isn't right. So I said, no, that's not real. And then I said the Nazis are coming, and then usually the second thing pops in my mind ain't right. So I was like, nope, that's not real. And then the third thing, I was like, hold on, isn't there an air base around here? And I was like, yeah, that's probably what it is. And then the fourth thing that popped in my head was like, I hope they're not dropping any bombs around here. And then I asked somebody, hey, what are those sirens? And they said, oh no, they do that every day. True story.
I think Jordan's light bulb story was better.
Hey man, I do my best.
That's a good impersonation, Alex.
It was like perfect right after Pet the Reseller asked for it.
Oh, oh man, I'm tired. See, Sue has sirens too.
In Ohio, I've never heard a siren go off. I'm sure there are somewhere in Ohio. I've just never actually heard one. I've seen a tornado, and I just started running after it so I could watch it. So I'd never seen one before, and it was amazing. And that was it.
You know what the sirens sound like though?
No,
The
tell me,
movie
man. I want
Purge.
to know, just so I'm aware.
Yeah, you just told us, Alex.
No, but they sound like the movie Purge.
I love the Purge movie.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah.
This is the announcement of the annual Purge.
I'm gonna give out a bolo, all right? You guys ready? I'm gonna give you guys a real deal bolo. I'm gonna stop joking around for 10 seconds. Stranger Things is coming out.
Stranger danger.
And I'm doing this because there's only 13 people watching, and probably the majority of them already know about this. Because a few of them have way more experience than me when it comes to reselling. So Stranger Things is coming out, and Coca-Cola and Stranger Things have a thingamajiggy that's out there. So just like look it up. It's called, I don't know what you would call it, but it's called Stranger Things and Coca-Cola thingamajiggy. Look that up. They have like a special edition Coca-Cola figure. It's like a little gift thing, I think, and it has Coca-Cola and it has like a Stranger Things
Can you spell
figurine
Thingamajiggy for me?
thingamajiggy. It's THINGAMAJIGGY.
Perfect.
That
Thingamajiggy.
sounds right. That sounds right, man.
Thank you. I actually won the spelling bee in my second grade. No, yeah, second grade class. I lost the spelling bee in my seventh grade class because I didn't spell cemetery right. They tricked me. The teacher said it wrong. She says cemetery.
That's how you say it.
Yeah, but you spell it different.
I love you, Alex.
Oh man.
Well, because the accent thing, like a lot of people up here say milk instead of milk.
Milk?
It's
That's a
M-A-L-K,
milk.
so it's milk.
Yeah, that's because you're up there by the melt.
Yeah, it's like the people
The
that
restaurant melt.
Say, say pop, and there's no such thing. It's soda.
Yeah, everything here in Texas is a Coke.
Yeah, I used to ask for Coke, but now I ask for soda. So I get tired of hearing pop. We don't have that. We don't have any pop. What? It's not a Rice Krispie treat. We lost that.
I'm gonna look up that thingamajiggy one more time, and
Yeah.
I'll tell you guys exactly what it is. If you want to know. If you want to know. Listen, we got
Giggity.
13 people watching. We only have 13 thumbs up. Let me see it get to 20 thumbs up, and I'll give you guys exactly what the thingamajiggy is.
OMG.
Let's see what they're selling for.
Snack
On eBay.
crackle pot.
People are pre-ordering the limited edition 1985 six-pack already.
Of what?
The Coca-Cola Stranger Things. Order now. Ships June 3rd. How are people confirming? How are you pre-selling Coca-Cola?
It's. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
I already have
Coca-Cola homies.
I already have Stranger Things stuff in my store ready to go. Already listed. Up and running.
Nice. You got it from GameStop?
No, bro. China, like 3 months ago.
You got it from China 3 months ago?
Yep, and then the stuff my wife and I make, all our own graphics and vinyls and all that kind of stuff. All that stuff.
Hey, man.
Go.
Yeah, I need some DG Picker apparel.
That's nice.
let me know what the wife wants. I'll,
I
pay
know I
pal.
told you got to give me an idea of what you want, and bring me a shirt, and we'll do it.
But I want a unicorn shirt.
That we can
You're
do.
the unicorn man.
But it's a unicorn with Oscar's face.
The unicorn man.
Unicorn.
Yeah, Oscar.
Secret Life of Pet. I thought that was like a done deal.
Yes,
that was
Sue.
like-
Secret Life of Pet stuff.
I thought that was dead.
So okay, no, that's a
Stranger Things is going to have a collector pack of Coca-Cola from 1985.
there you go.
Wow.
Told you I would tell you. The
And they're
new
for
Coke kit
sale
includes
everywhere.
two. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is.
Oh, see, people are even showing their email thread of ordering directly from the Coke store. Like, why would you give away your
New
secrets?
movie June 1st. All right, so this coming weekend is a new
So
movie.
if this guy's giving away, you can just order from the Coke store, everybody.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sorry for the bad information, guys. Yeah, it's actually exactly what Josh said. And yeah, you can order it. You can pre-order it.
Unless
So
it's
these are like Coke cans.
in bottles. Go right to
Oh, nice.
CokeStore.com. It tastes like 1985, it's got to be gross.
Didn't they
Hey,
still have like
Coke is awesome.
didn't they still have like stuff inside of Coca-Cola back in 1985?
Cocaine, that's where it got its name, bro, because it wasn't a soda to drink, it was medicine.
Yeah.
I won't give you the
It was-
Wikipedia definition right now, though. That'll take like 3 hours.
You know what's crazy though? You know what's worse than that? The sugar that's still inside of Coca-Cola.
Crack cocaine.
Crack. I want the crack.
Crack is whack, yo.
Crack is whack. Let me tell you something, man. Sugar is really bad for you. I know.
So, Oscar, how's Cancun?
Cancun's amazing. It's all you can eat. Breakfast, lunch, brunch, dinner, supper,
It was like
snack.
last night you says, I'm going to dinner. Now I'm going to have supper.
Exactly. That's kind of what it's like.
And then you have second dinner.
And then, I mean, they make preps. They make it right in front of you.
What?
You can put Nutella. You can put condensed milk, pecans. Then it's better. Right next to the crepe station, there's an ice cream bar. Instead of scoop of vanilla ice cream or two, and put it on top of the crepe just to make it that much for you. And then the guy graciously offers you, do you want to put some caramel on that?
Wow, that sounds great.
And then once you're done with that, on the other side of the ice cream parlor, they have a coffee station. They grind the coffee beans in front of you, all different types of coffee beans, and you want cappuccino, you want espresso, you name it. It's amazing. Anybody got to come down here in Mexico. There's a lot of hype in the media that Mexico is dangerous. But if you think about it, you turn on the news in the United States and
Yeah.
hear
Yeah.
pretty much the same things, But the
Right.
media advantage of Mexico is, I'm telling you, the cartels are not waiting for you to land in the airport. Like, all right, we got Tiffany landing here at 5. We're gonna wait for her. They're not doing that. So love Mexico. The safe
That's
part
awesome.
of Cancun.
The pantalones están fuego in Mexico.
Orale.
Took 6 years of Spanish. That's all I remembered. My pants are on fire for whoever.
I took 3 years of German, and I'm not going to repeat what I remember.
All the bad.
Yeah, it's that bad. Not going to repeat it. Not on YouTube.
The YouTubes.
Not on the YouTubes.
And look, Mama says y'all gotta go to Punta Cana. I was in Punta Cana in October. It's true. You can have all the lobster, all the crab you can eat.
See, I don't like leaving. Oh, hi, Alex. What?
Alex.
Well, where do you live?
Alex,
I live on the beach.
Alex, I want to have your baby.
So yeah, guys, like I was saying, so yeah, the thingamajiggy is basically excuse me, I got a cough. Somebody cut my hands off. I have no hands. But I still get around with my legs. Look. I can do a handstand. I can kick one leg. Y'all no, I can kick two legs. Look at my butt.
That's like that's a vintage Mickey though, right?
Dude, this is not only a vintage Mickey. I was on Jason Static show the other night. If y'all don't know who Jason Static is, go check him out. That guy is insane in the membrane. And I was on his show, and a bunch of people helped me figure out where this Mickey comes from, and nobody was able to figure out where this Mickey comes from. All we know is that there's only one listing, and it's missing the eyes. And
Wow, that's creepy.
it's listed at a couple $100, and I'm gonna list it for a couple hundred more, and see what happens.
Are those eyes, are they stitched on or are they like stickers?
Dude, this is so vintage. So check it out. So I actually found out a few things about it. This is a different kind of material. I don't know exactly what material it is, but it's some weird material. It's like almost I want to say it's not even vinyl. It's literally a different material. This is it's crazy. And then the tag doesn't even have anything on it, and it's like a really, I mean, this is made so good, like it's so durable. I literally was trying to take the nose off, and I couldn't take the nose off. That's how good old things used to be made.
Sue is saying it looks like a knockoff.
No, it's actually not. This is actually a extremely rare vintage Mickey Mouse, and
Really?
it could possibly be um priceless because
It's one of those
Oh,
things
my.
you get from the claw machine at the arcade.
Yeah, it's one of the ones you buy in Cuba
no,
at the
I actually bought
Mexican
this
arcades.
I bought this for 50 cents from a guy that was at least 60 to 70. He was between 60 70 years old. And that's just guessing, but he was around that age. And he said it was his when he was a baby. So this is probably from before Mickey even existed.
Dude, that's awesome.
And yeah, this was like pre-Mickey. This was Walt Disney's personal Mickey Mouse. And
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Oh my god.
I couldn't wear it. Was too hot, man. I was sweating after like 5 minutes. I couldn't. I love me some poo. Because poo sells.
well, so one of the things that gives it away is the fact that it doesn't have hands. Really, really old plushes and dolls tend they used to not put hands on them. They used to be just little nubs. So that's like a giveaway of how old something is. Now, just because it's old doesn't mean it's worth money, but the fact that it's Mickey Mouse and you can't find it online, probably
Right.
worth some money.
Hmm.
It smells really, really bad. If you guys had smell-o-vision, you would totally think this thing stunk, man.
Are you gonna put that in your listing? Smells like open leaf.
I'm thinking about
Smells
it.
like dog's butthole. Don't buy this item.
Sue, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's great, Sue.
Why did Piglet look in the toilet? He was looking for poo. I love dad jokes. That's what she said.
Hmm.
All right.
Uh, oh yeah, I did. Look, I still have it here. Look, I drew this.
Oh wow.
Ooh,
You hear that?
Yeah, I have a weird talent.
You like legit drew it and like didn't trace it or whatever?
Yeah, I found it on my phone and then I drew it.
That's awesome, Alex.
Yeah, I have a weird talent. I could draw any cartoon character pretty much, but I can't draw anything else. Like I can't draw people. I'm horrible at drawing people. Horrible at everything else, but I can draw weird cartoon characters.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I can watch a lot of cartoons.
I love cartoons. I still watch them every single day. That's all I do.
I like
I
the old,
tell
like
I tell people I watch YouTube videos, but I don't.
I call it old school, but I don't think it's really that old. But like Dexter's Laboratory, Samurai Jack.
I never got into Samurai Jack, man. I never I my brother-in-law, he loves Samurai Jack. He had a bunch of his stuff and he'll always tell me, "Bro, you need to watch this." I'm like, "Dude, like I'm 25 years old, bro. I don't watch that, you know."
But then they came up with
And then I would go home and watch Simpsons or Family Guy.
yeah. What's the other? I don't know. What's the other hot thing? Not Digimon, but what's the other?
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't
That's
get
a
into
hot
that
one.
Or the
Go ahead. I talk too much.
no, go for it. I'm trying to think of it. I'm going to have to look it up now.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh is a hot one. There's another one too, but
Dragon Ball.
Yu-Gi-Oh is a hot one. Dragon Ball Z. That's it. Exactly.
Dragon Ball
That's
Z.
it.
But there's
100%. That's it.
Yep.
Yep.
Goku.
Goku. Yeah.
Oh,
All those were hot.
Yoku,
Goku, Gohan, Vegeta, all of them.
Goku.
Bolos for everyone.
Polos
all
for
hot.
everyone.
Bolo time.
see, I'll take
Bolo
Ed,
time.
Codename Kids Next Door, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I'll watch those all the time. But there's a new one that's on Cartoon Network that they sell the stuff now, but
Yo, if y'all don't know, Heather has an iguana.
Yeah, that iguana looks so cool.
It's awesome. I had an iguana, right, Mom? Mom, you remember my iguana? Yeah, I had an iguana. I love reptiles. Matter of fact, my snake is trying to escape. Look,
Why is he laughing?
my snake is trying to escape. Oh, your real snake. My bad.
yeah. That's
That's
King
what she
Kong.
Your real snake or your
Yeah, look, you don't see it.
Nah, we won't go there.
You don't see my snake.
Snakey.
My big white snake got blue
You're
eyes.
allowed to throw that on YouTube, buddy.
Huh?
It's after midnight.
It's
What's
after
up,
midnight.
Snakey?
You're show us your big white snake.
You want to see, but you don't see it though.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yes,
You
we're
don't
all
see the
staring
snake.
at the snake, Alex. We see it.
Guys are terrible.
Glorious. Glorious.
It's huge.
I see blue and he looks glorious. We're going streaky.
My big white snake. Yeah, I love reptiles. Would love one day to open up my own zoo.
Oh, you're
That's
gonna
a
open
dream
your
of
own zoo. It's a white
it's-
snake, and that is BMW.
OMG.
Oh man. Yeah, actually, it's not albino. It's people think that albinos are white, but they just lack pigmentation. So a lot of times they're yellow with red eyes. The way to tell if it's albino or if it has albino in it is by the red eyes. This thing has blue eyes, like literally, like blue eyes, like a human being's blue eyes, and it has
Wow.
solid white skin with just one little stripe on the back, but it's just solid white, and it is called a leucistic ball python.
Yeah, Money from Mars says, if you're asking if we can see the snake, you should just put it away.
Oh God, that's great.
Sue is
He wants no part of that.
the Yu-Gi-Oh toys aren't selling, and Dragon Ball Z do some, but I sell a lot of all the card game cards, specialty cards, collector's cards. That's where I make my money on all the specialty, limited edition cards they put out for the Pokemon packs for the people that play the actual card games. That's like WWE,
Yeah.
like the collector's cards, like baseball cards for wrestling and stuff, don't sell, but the card games still sell. That's what I always get my
Keep
hands
it
on.
in your pants.
I'll play somebody's lot of Pokemon cards, $3 for 1,000 cards, and I have to sit through each one and dig through them. But when I sell one for 40, 60, 120, becomes very valuable. Time consuming, but just sit in front of the TV and look for a specific card and dig through.
That's always been amazing to me. The whole like value of an item. Like there's things that you would think had tremendous value, and then when you actually look it up, you're like almost disappointed because there's like nobody wants it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Right.
and then there's things that you're like, there's no way that thing is selling for that much, bro. Like well, no, I don't know, but because I know Garbage Pail Kids, so that's a nostalgic thing. So that's one of the things that if I would see Garbage Pail Kids, I would be like, yeah, that's definitely worth money. But yeah, like Pokemon cards, man. Like why do some sell for a lot of money and others don't? You know what I'm saying? It's just weird. I understand the whole like, okay, maybe they didn't make as many, like that specific card was made in a certain year, and there's a misprint on it. I understand that, but some things are like, what?
But see, even us, like, is resellers, right? Like, everyone tries to think outside of the box and even tries to think of other stuff, but we always still put a price tag on something we like. Even if it's not nostalgic reasons or emotional reason, but hey, we like this item. This is cool. More people should want to pay more for it.
Yeah, and that's definitely a big. Well, in a way, it's like a no-no. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a mistake.
Like, I love VHS tapes. That's why I don't mind that I have like 300 to 400 in my garage right now. But because I play them.
And a creepy mannequin.
Yes.
Yeah, for me, it's like I'm still literally discovering this whole entire reselling thing. Like, I don't know if y'all understand when I'm a new reseller, I mean in every sense of the word. When it comes to like eBay or Amazon or going to yard sales and sourcing or even thrift stores, like literally before December of 2018, I had never walked into a Goodwill. Oh no, lie. I went into one that I remember with my grandma one time where she went in there and she bought a dress and I was bored to death because she was just looking at a bunch of clothes and I remember it smelled really bad in there. Other than that, I've never walked into a Goodwill. So like when I say I'm a new reseller, I mean totally new. So even the whole thing about finding out, about items and things like that, like to me, every time I go outsourcing, to me it's like a surprise. And for me, it's an adventure. I love it. I love the fact that I
Yeah.
don't know about these things because it's like almost everything is like whoa, it's mind blowing. So and little by little, I've been learning. So there's things that I obviously learned about, and there's things that I haven't. And then when you talk about Amazon versus eBay, um, you know, that's that. It's like two different worlds to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right,
when
right.
you talk about eBay, you can literally sell almost anything on eBay. And so you could source new things, you could source used things from overseas. You can literally buy stuff from somebody in Germany and sell it on eBay. I don't know, dude. But and Amazon is totally different. Amazon, I like the book. I like the book game. I'm gonna hit it really hard with the books in the next coming months, and also do a little bit of retail arbitrage. But I'm gonna try something else with Amazon. But definitely gonna be doing the books. Books is number one for me on Amazon.
I just sent him some books. I'm excited to see how those do.
Yeah, I'm dying to send in more books, man. I showed y'all. Showed y'all that
Super
box.
excited to see, like, since I got Scout IQ and all that stuff, and I'm like, I'm super stoked to see how these books do once they hit a warehouse, because everything I send in goes to a facility transfer warehouse. So once it hits there, then it's going to go FC transfer for a week, and then I don't know. There was some stuff I sent in, and it was like, we're gonna go to this warehouse, and then all of a sudden it was like, we're gonna go to this warehouse in Arizona, and I'm like, no, we're gonna send everything in one box to Illinois. Not one thing. Yeah, it was gonna be 37 things to one warehouse, and then one thing to Arizona, and I was like, you know what? I don't care that much. So I got a box behind me that's gonna go to Amazon, and then a new box that I have to start that's got to go to Amazon. So as long as it's all in there before the 26th, I'm good. So I'm gonna have to tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna have to get focus on it.
And in 2 weeks, we got to go back to our favorite store, find more stuff. That's
Yeah.
when they restock.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
So is that what you guys are
In 2
doing?
weeks we have a date.
And like every 2 weeks, you guys are gonna link up like that and go sourcing together.
Well, we have to. That's when they get their stock in.
Yeah, that's when the truck
Oh, okay.
comes in.
So even if I don't want to see them, I have to.
Oh
That's
my.
cool. Yeah, me and Oscar we're gonna start our own storage wars videos. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
No,
Yeah.
me and Josh have a solid idea as a video series to do as far as YouTube. And I mean, really, we're gonna need everyone's help on it, versus not just everyone in the panel, but everyone on the chat. We're gonna need everyone's input of how to do it, how to promote it, how to go about it.
Yeah, that's gonna be exciting, man. That's gonna be awesome. So, so yeah, guys.
Yeah, we've got like a
26th of
month.
June.
26th.
Yeah,
the
Frontier.
26th.
Frontier.
Yep. 26th of June.
June 26th.
That's my dad's birthday.
Congratulations. Happy birthday, Dad.
Yeah, happy birthday, Dad. That's the wife looked at me crazy today and was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm going sourcing because I need to get as much stuff as possible into Amazon by the 26th." She goes, "Okay." And I'm like, "It's Prime Day." She goes, "I don't even know what that means." And I'm like,
National holiday.
all you have to know is I need to get as much stuff as possible into Amazon. That's all you need to know. I'm like, maybe you might buy a thing or two from me. I don't know.
That's
I don't
funny.
know. You might end up buying a thing or two from me. What do we got going on here? Do these access cards sell?
Yo, check it out, 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 check it out.
What?
So I hooked up with this lady, right? This lady, I met this lady at an estate sale a few weeks ago. I was actually with Oscar. Oscar knows what I'm talking about. And the lady with the furniture that she wanted me to list for her. So I listed the furniture for her, and like instantly started getting offers like crazy. Now she hasn't wanted, like, okay, we haven't sold anything, but because the offers aren't as high as she would like, me
Right.
personally, I would have sold that. I would have sold that stuff already. So this is the tip. So if you guys are going to garage sales and yard sales right now, because I know a lot of places just warmed up and just going out there, here's a little tip. If you don't have cards, Josh, show them one of your cards. If you, matter of fact, if you don't have one of these,
Show
right
them
here,
my picture.
if you don't have
my
one of
truck.
these, if you don't have one of these, go ahead, hit up Josh. Tell him to give you one. But actually, yeah, make yourself some cards. Make yourself, like flyers. Even
Not
just
only
print
that,
something
show
out.
them that wallet you just had there.
Yeah, the wallet's cool. That Josh gave me, man.
Yeah, that's
Still
also
mint
Josh.
condition. Mint condition. But yeah, so the tip is go to these garage sales and yard sales, and socialize with the people. Don't just, because a lot of I don't know. I know you can tell who's a picker and who's not a picker, right? Who's there, literally just like, oh, I want to
just
buy
here
this
for the
washing
party.
machine, or you know what I'm saying. And then there's other people, like you can tell because they're really quiet. They don't really talk. They usually have their head down. They don't look at you in the eye. Like those are the people that are like they're just there for one thing. They don't care about nothing else, which is cool. But if you, I find that if you say hi to the people when you walk up, hey, how you doing? Maybe ask them about a certain item, and start some sort of conversation, and actually, get that person to, talk with you and all this stuff, then it kind of opens you up to being able to say, hey, look, by the way, here's my card, here's my flyer, or if you want, take my phone number down. And if you end up not selling any furniture, especially furniture, because that's what I was talking about, furniture. If you end up having this furniture and it doesn't sell and you want help selling it, I'll help you out. And if you want to give me a cut, you give me a cut, whatever. And so, yeah, the lady was gonna give me 30% on the furniture, and we're talking about like a $13,000 home entertainment system, home, like it's this wooden thing that she wanted $4,000 for, but it was worth 13,000. You know, stuff like that. You know, like a dresser that's from, I don't know, Tibet or something like that. I don't know where she got that dresser, but it's expensive. She's talking about it's a $7,000 dresser, and so you might come across that kind of stuff. So when you go out to garage sales, basically build relationships with people while you're out there. Let them kind of know what you're doing, but more than anything, let them know that, hey, look, help me out. And so what you do is you put that stuff on offer up or let go, and you literally just have them send you pictures, or you take your own pictures real quick. Literally, one picture is all you need, and just what kind of furniture it is, whatever. You put it on offer up, let go, and you'll be amazed at how many people start hitting you up for certain things. And then all you gotta do is let them know, hey, I got a person who has an offer of $300, and you get a cut of it. So let's say it's 10%. You get 10% of $300 if something sells for $300. If it's 20%, you get 20% of $300. The lady was gonna give me 30%. So it's just a little idea out there.
Unless you sell it on Amazon, the only problem with that is that when you do consignment on Amazon, you're stuck with the return. I'm sorry, eBay, not Amazon.
Oh, like, okay. So what? Like, make an actual create? Yeah, but I think that's complicated. Like, offer up literally takes you no more than 10 seconds
Right, not
to
off
create
that.
a
I'm
listing.
talking like if you sell something on, like if say somebody has a cell phone, they don't want to deal with selling it. You're like, oh, I'll put it on eBay for you, and you offer returns, and then 28 days later, the guy wants his money back, and you get a jacked up phone. You now have to deal with it.
Gotcha.
Well, that makes sense for a cell phone, but I think for a furniture, I would only want to sell the furniture locally, and then
Yeah.
using these local marketplaces. I mean, they come in, they pick it up, and they take it themselves, and that's it.
Yep.
It's done. They're not gonna get a return.
Yeah.
And
My,
then-
my main thing was the furniture.
Yeah.
Like that. That to me is
Was that
like,
the house that the husband didn't want to sell anything, and the wife
yeah,
was take? Yeah.
yeah. Where I got the Betamax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, man.
we're asking about the business cards I print off. I literally, it's 100 sheets of blank business cards, and then I use Avery.com to print everything: my stickers, my labels, my business cards, everything. And the main reason I haven't gotten any printed yet is literally just because I tweak it every now and then, and I change this, and then I only want, like, I'll take a handful of business cards with me that have my email and phone number, but I don't want to send that out on every eBay sale,
Right.
So that's why I like just doing it. If I want to change it, then I'm not stuck with 1,000 that I want nothing to do with anymore. But let me see if I can even find. I think I bought them on Amazon, actually. They were the cheapest anywhere. I searched the world.
Are those the sheets they're perforated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
it's hard to see on the camera, but it's literally shows you how to do it, and you print them out in the inkjet or toner cartridge or printer, and just go for it.
Well, that looks like the least expensive solution for that, I think.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's cool, Josh.
Because I'll do like 1 or 2 sheets at a time, especially if I'm going to garage sales. Just make sure I have them with me, or if you drop them on the ground and ruin them, you just print out a few more.
Right.
Yeah, he's always got cards with him.
Yeah, like that one lady that never called us.
Yeah, she was supposed to call us and never did.
That's why I hate people.
Hey, we didn't even source her store today. So,
No, she's.
yeah, we did not even source that
I
at
can't
all.
say it's overpriced, but it's you can't make any money there. Oh no, actually, I did buy them on eBay. That's annoying. They didn't even leave me feedback. I left them feedback. Jerk.
Yeah, I hate that. I'd have so much more feedback if buyers would leave feedback. That's another thing right there. Like, how many of your buyers are actually leaving feedback?
I can tell you what
I almost feel like that's a thing of the past
I
right
can
now.
tell you what helps increase it is I don't leave feedback until the item has been delivered.
Yeah, I don't either.
They'll get the email and notification, and then around the same time, they'll be like, "Oh, let me make sure I look at the item," and then I actually get a lot more feedback since I started doing that.
Yeah, I wait till the item's been delivered because it's kind of stupid to do it before. And then I usually get like fast shipping, blah 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 blah. Like I try to get it out that night. Like this eBay order I received tonight, I'm gonna take inside and get it done deal.
Yeah, Frontier Flip. If they return anytime you're screwed to helping someone out, I sold a Red Bull mini fridge on eBay for a friend. Yeah, but on OfferUp, I don't know. I haven't had any returns on OfferUp. Lego, and I've sold quite a bit on both of those, OfferUp and Lego. But
Yeah,
either
me
way,
neither.
huh?
Yeah, me neither. I haven't had any problems with OfferUp, and I've sold furniture. Like we just got rid of a coffee table, two side tables, and two lamps. And I mean they even paid for it in advance for us to hold the item for 7 days. They drove down from to my house from Miami Beach, picked up the item, and then that's it. You know,
Wow,
so
that's cool.
yeah. So
Yeah,
as soon as they picked and they left with the item, you review the buyer reviews you, and then the money was released directly into my account. So I think that furniture, at least for me, in my opinion, furniture is the best way to go for that mini fridge. I mean, I would have tried to sell it also locally, just to avoid, any issues. One with the shipping, because yeah, FedEx and even if home delivery or any type of ground, they're not going to treat it, with
Yeah.
the respect and the care, that you as a seller, is gonna, treat your items. You know what I mean? So for that, for the shipping, in case there's any issues with the shipping, and for to avoid getting a return. Like I had this guy with a laptop. He received the laptop. It was exactly as was described. And then he was trying to tell me, trying to do whatever to try to return. And I was accepting returns. And at the end, he didn't want returns. He wanted me to refund him some money because he said he wanted to buy. I'm always a little skeptical of anybody when they want to return. I saw somebody in the chat say, that they dispute all the returns that people got. Um, you know, that seems like a good practice. You got to dispute it to see how serious, the buyer is, that return. Because he just want their money back.
yeah. I was basically what like my whole because it took me a really long time to say something really simple because honestly I am exhausted. And it so for some reason after midnight my mind works differently. So basically, go to garage sales, yard sales, estate sales. Build relationships with people. Conversate with them, talk to them. Tell them that if they have any furniture left over, that you would love to help them get rid of it. Take a picture, list it on OfferUp, sell that. Because if anybody buys furniture, comes, picks it up, takes it home, and hits you up and tells you, "Yeah, I'd like to return this," I doubt they're gonna do that. Like who's gonna load up a dresser and then take it home, say, "No, I don't like it."
Well, I think it would depend also on the dresser. If it was $13,000, like that piece of furniture to that lady, they might take it home, and then they notice that, right? Looks like a cat got behind the couch or whatever, started clawing at it, and they notice when they get home, they're gonna want to load that back up and take it back to you because it's $13,000.
Yeah,
But that's
that's
a
true.
that's a special case. That's not
Yeah, but
not
you could you if they review you and you review them, right? And everything is good, and you put there that there's no returns or something, or like you send them a message, or I don't know. Figure it out, man. Listen, you ain't gotta do the stuff I'm telling you to do. I'm nobody to tell anybody what to do. It's just an idea. I did it. It kind of works. It's working so far. If I get a return on a $13,000 thingamajiggy, I'm not gonna be in Miami to get that return anyway. I'll be gone. I'll be in Mexico with Oscar if I ever sell a $13,000 thingamajiggy. Peace. Last time you see Fat Man the Flipper.
Guys, I'm exhausted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm exhausted.
I'm
guys.
exhausted as well.
So before
So
Jordan falls asleep on us, we should probably end our live show.
Wow.
no, that was the first thing you saw on Amazon.
What?
Frontier Flipper
Frontier Flipper.
on Amazon with cups.
No. But we appreciate all of you guys tuning in tonight and joining us for another Resellers Unite.
Tiffany took off her headphones.
Tiffany took off her headphones because we can hear all of the feedback.
Sorry, guys.
But we love all of you guys. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to call it a night. We're all exhausted. We all did a bunch of RA today. Every single one of us did RA today. Oscar did not. He was floating in a unicorn floaty in a pool in Cancun. Everybody else went out and actually worked. Had a good time. But we appreciate everybody joining in the chat. And anybody else have some parting words for everybody in the chat?
Check you on the flip side.
No.
Yeah.
Let's
Don't
roll
forget-
through.
Everybody.
Roll through the chat.
Don't
Roll
forget.
through the panel.
Don't forget to grab your unicorn by its horn. And don't let it go.
Wise words, my friend. Wise words. You got to grab the
I'm
unicorn by the horn.
And thank you for holding your call. Is very important to us. And thank you for choosing Fat Mark.
All right. Good night, everybody from Cancun. This was fun. I'm glad that you guys took me into consideration to be the very special guest this time. My name is Oscar. What was my name? Alex.
The burrito bargain hunter or
The
the,
burrito bargain
Mexican
hunter.
merchandise mauler.
And I'm the Mexican merchandise mauler, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Till next time, good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Have a safe and happy Memorial Day weekend. We love you guys.